So the chapter number 3, it is the chapter of the drainage. In this chapter, basically we are going to read about the drainage system of India. Drainage system means the river system of India. In this chapter, we are going to read about the Himalayan rivers, the peninsular rivers, different lakes, about the tributary, distributary, the different terms related with the drainage as well as the drainage pattern. So basically, the first question arises in our mind, that is drainage. What is drainage? Drainage is referred to as the river system of an area. So that means in a particular area, suppose in Siliguri, we know the Mahananda river is there. So that is called the drainage of Siliguri. With Mahananda, there are also other rivers like the Fuleshwari river is there. Now Panchnai river is there. There are some other also, Balasan river is there. So all these rivers, it's called the drainage of Siliguri. So drainage means something, or drainage is referred to as the river system of an area. Suppose in case of the map, if you will see the map, you will notice that blue colored small streams are flowing in the different direction from a main river, which joins ultimately another, maybe the lake or maybe the rivers and all to the ocean. So this blue colored entire thing in the map is actually shows the drainage system of a area only. Now with the drainage, there is another term that is called river system. Now what is this river system? The river with its tributaries, it's called river system. Now then the question arises, what do you mean by the term tributary? What is tributary? Tributary means when small streams join the main river, it is called tributary. There are another term related with the river that is called distributary. When a main river bifurcates into the different streams or divided into the different streams, that is called distributary. So a river along with its tributary and distributary, it's called the river system. Now the next thing that we are having, that is called drainage basin. That is another important topic, that is called the drainage basin. Now what does it mean, drainage basin? Look at this one. Suppose this is a river, this is a main stream of the river, and this all small streams, it is coming from outer area and it joined the main stream. Now in case of this image, you can see that this is a main river. Yes. Now small rivers from both the sides of the river, it comes and it joins the main river. Suppose here, this one and this one, it comes and it joins the main river. River started from this direction. So this is called the tributary of the river. So tributary means when small streams join our main river, that is called the tributary of a river. And what then the meaning of the distributary? Suppose the river is flowing. Now in this stage, suppose the river is divided into 2-3 parts or more than that. That will be called the distributary of the river. So this river with its tributary and distributary together called the river system. Now the question arises, then what is drainage basin? The word drainage basin means the area that is totally covered by an area. The area drained by a single river system, it's called drainage basin. That means suppose this is an area, this river is flowing, these tributaries are there in the river. So this total area, this dotted line you can see, this total boundary of the area or the total area is known as drainage basin. The area which is drained by a single river system. This is only a single river only. These all are the tributary of this river only. So the entire area from where the river with its tributary is flowing, that is called drainage basin. Suppose in case of the example, Ganga river. Ganga river flows from Uttarakhand, UP, Bihar, West Bengal. So the entire area that comes under the Ganga river system, that is called the drainage basin of Ganga river system. In case of the India, the Ganga river having the largest basin in India. because Ganga river having or flowing from the largest area in India, so it is having the largest drainage basin. And in case of the world, the largest drainage basin we can see in the Amazon river. Is it clear? Now the next thing is there, that is the drainage basin. Now what is water divide. Now what is water divide? Water divide means this is an elevated area or this is an upland which separates two separate drainage basins. Suppose if you will see this picture, you will get the idea. This is a landform. In this landform, this area is a upland, this is also a upland, this is also a upland, the green colored area. But this downwards area, that is the low line by the picture only, or low land by the picture only, you can understand. Now this blue colored streams are flowing over here. This is a stream, this is another stream. Now what you can see over here, this upland, it's separating both the streams, and this is called drainage basin. This is called water divide. So water divide means any uplifted area or any upland or any elevated area which separates two river or two drainage basin. It's called water divide. Water divide diagram you need to practice. Even the drainage basin, if it will come, you can draw the diagram by this way also. I hope this much is clear. Now the next thing that we are having over here, that is the pattern of the drainage. Now what does it mean, the pattern of the drainage? In case of the rivers, there are different kind of the drainage patterns are there. Pattern means according to the structure of the land, what kind of the shape or what kind of the structure you can see in the river. In case of the drainage basin only forms different shapes. Sometimes it looks like rectangle, sometimes it looks like suppose radial, sometimes it looks like a tree. So this is actually called the pattern of the drainage. In case of the drainage, we have mainly having four patterns of the drainage system. That is the dendritic drainage pattern, rectangular drainage pattern, trellis drainage pattern, and the radial drainage pattern. So these patterns actually depend on the slope of the land. That means what kind of the land you have, according to that the river will form its tributaries and distributaries. What kind of the rocks you are having underground, or what kind of the climatic condition is there in that place, these all are the deciding factor of the drainage pattern. There are basically four kind of the drainage pattern we are having. That is the radial drainage pattern, dendritic drainage pattern, trellis drainage pattern, and rectangular drainage pattern. I will discuss about all the drainage patterns now. Now the dendritic drainage pattern. When the river channel flows from a slope of terrain, almost in a hilly region we can say, the river with its tributaries and distributaries or the main stream, it basically looks like a tree or looks like a branch of a tree, and that's why the name is dendritic pattern. You can see this image. In this image you can see this is a main river. See this one. This is a main river and these all are the tributaries. Now if I will give this picture, you will tell me, ma'am, this is a branch of a tree. So this kind of the pattern, when a river with its tributary form, that is called dendritic drainage pattern. The dendritic drainage pattern develop where the river channel flows the slope of the terrain. The stream with its tributaries, it looks like the branches of the tree. That's why it is called dendritic drainage pattern. Now the second kind of the drainage pattern we are having, that is called rectangular drainage pattern. Rectangular drainage pattern means over here the river is joined with its tributaries approximately in the right angles. The tributary will join the main river approximately right angle. That's why it is called rectangular drainage pattern. See this one. This is the main stream, the straight one, and these all are the tributaries. So you can see this tributaries, when it join the main river, it make 90-degree angle. See over here also, this is maybe the main stream or the main river. Now the small streams comes from different side and it join the main stream. Here we had seen they join in any angle, that is not the 90 degree. But here they are compulsory, they are making the angle almost 90 degree. So this is called the trellis drainage pattern, where the tributaries join the main streams in right angle. That is called the trellis drainage pattern. Now the third one we are, rectangular drainage pattern. Now the third one we are having, that is the trellis drainage pattern. Now what is this trellis pattern? In case of the trellis pattern, develop in the areas which are having strongly jointed rocky terrain. Trellis drainage pattern form in the areas where we are having hard rock and the soft rock, both are located parallelly onto. Now in case of this kind of the drainage pattern, you can see this is a picture of the trellis drainage pattern. This is the main one, where you can see a main stream is there and the streams are coming in a right angle almost, but it is not actually forming the rectangle shape, because this is a rectangular drainage pattern and this is a trellis drainage pattern. In case of the rectangular drainage pattern, it develops in the strongly jointed terrain, that means where the hard rocks are there. But in case of the trellis drainage pattern, it is developed where the hard and soft rocks, that means rocks can be hard, rocks can be soft. So in case of this trellis drainage pattern, the hard and the soft rock exist parallel to each other. That is the example of the trellis drainage pattern. And the last one that we are having, that is the radial drainage pattern. Now the radial drainage pattern means, in this case, the streams flow in different direction from the central peak or a dome-like structure. It means that you can see this is a mountain-like structure, here it's a peak, or we can say this is a dome-like structure. Now if rainfall occur or if rivers will form, so the water will flow in the different direction from up to the different direction down, and this kind of the feature, it's called the radial drainage pattern. So this four drainage patterns basically we can see in a river. Without this also there is another drainage pattern, centrifugal and all, but in the book we are having the four only. And basically this drainage pattern, why the different drainage pattern looks different? Because this is also a river, this is also a river, but it looks different according to the land surface. What kind of the land you are having? You can see by this picture only, this is a mountain area, that's why you can see the trellis is there. This is also a land where ups and downs are there, but this is a flat land. So according to the nature of the land, the drainage pattern could be different. According to the, we can say, the climatic condition. This area having heavy rainfall, this area is having less rainfall. According to the climatic condition also, we can see the drainage pattern can be different in the different area. And as well as according to the rock structure. Like over here I told you, this area is made with strongly made rocks, or which are the hard rocks. And this area is made with parallelly soft and hard rock. So that means rock structure can be a factor. So three factors. One is the landform, another one is the rock structure or underlying rock structure, and another one is the climatic condition. Because of these three things, we are having different drainage pattern. Okay.